But you know, our social values is not a conceptual thing out there, because if the types of changes I'm suggesting are actually going to happen, how will we respond? What do you think the taxi drivers of the world are going to do when we tell them about driverless cars? I mean, they've always wanted to sit at home and do nothing anyway, hey? This is going to be tough, isn't it? Yeah, it's easy to laugh at them. Let's maybe bring it closer to home. Taxis to typewriters. That typewriter, that keyboard, right, is called the QWERTY keyboard. You can see why the top letters of keys there spell QWERTY. It's the keyboard that you've got on your computer and in your phone. Do you know where it comes from? Why that arrangement? Why not an alphabetic one? Well, when the first typewriters were invented, do you want to take a guess when? At the beginning of the industrial era. Mid-1800s. Some of you are maybe old enough to remember those pin typewriters that came out in a practical mechanism. I remember my mother coming home from work almost every day as a secretary with black fingers, because if you typed too quickly, the pins jammed and you had to stick your fingers in and undo them. So over the first few years of typewriters, designers and typewriter users worked out ways to slow themselves down. That, ladies and gentlemen, is by design the slowest possible keyboard to use. Those of you ladies who touch type, and I can see who you are because you've all just put your fingers up on the table. Your most commonly used characters are where? On your weakest fingers. Most commonly used combinations, L-Y, S-T-A-E. Most difficult finger movements to do, to slow you down. Now, here's my question. Every single one of you have a phone and a computer smart enough to customize your keyboard. Did you know that? Every single phone in your pocket can customize its keyboard. Why haven't you? Why do you still use the slowest possible keyboard? Because you're used to it. Because there'll be a little bit of a drop in productivity if you have to change. Because why bother now? I'm 52 already. How should you respond to this digital age that's emerging all around?